Alright guys, so here is the first lookout. As you can see, there is the town of Hollidaysburg over there. There's a pretty big church over there as well. Dude, this is sick. Hey guys, what's up? It's Last Adventurer, and today I'm at a park called Chimney Rocks. It has some amazing views over the town of Hollidaysburg that I'm going to show you, and also some cool views from up on the cliff face. So we're going to go up there too, but let's get right into it, and I'll have a couple stories along the way and things like that. So right here as you come in, there's a trail you can go up. This is the easier trail. It's about 1/4 of a mile to the very top. And then on this side over here, there is another trail. It goes up basically the same steepness of that cliff, and honestly I think it's the superior one in terms of adventure. But as we walk back here, I want to show you guys something kind of funny. So you see these rocks right here? I used to come here when I was really into parkour, and I would run across these things with my friend, no joke, and we would see how quick we could, I guess we'd race each other is what I'm trying to say. But that one right down there was really fun because you get some speed, run up that rock, and then go to the, see if you can climb up to the top of it. So pretty cool. But if you look at this cliff right here, you can see a lot of probably limestone, I'm guessing. I know there was a cave up in there at one point, just a tiny cave. I think some animals lived in it. But there are a lot of holes in the side of this cliff that I'd like to check out sometime. But over there is our first lookout, so let's go ahead and go over there and check it out, and then we'll climb to the top and talk about some more stuff. I also made a short movie up here before. It was very dumb. It was a comedy movie. I was probably 19, so it's 6 years ago at this point. But that little pathway reminded me of it. It was Silverman Saves. Anyway, let's walk over here and check this view out. And as I said, this is one of two of the main views, and there's a couple smaller ones. There's one up there, you can look over this, and I think there might be another one up there. It's kind of random and funny today. I got here, and I heard these people really cheerful and things like that. I look over, there's blue smoke. Someone was doing a baby reveal today. So if you're watching this and you had a baby reveal on, what is it, May 20th, around 4:44 p.m. I might have just seen you. But here is the first lookout. Alright guys, so here is the first lookout. As you can see, there is the town of Hollidaysburg over there. There's a pretty big church over there as well. Actually, I think that might be the courthouse. Yeah, that's the courthouse. But yeah, there's some cool stuff up in those mountains too, which I'll be exploring this summer as well. I'm really excited to start doing more nature videos. Of course, we got caves, but also blue holes, things like that. So there's a lot in store. Now here's the treacherous trail I was talking about, which it's not really treacherous if you're a hiker, but so we're gonna go up that one. This one goes down, and it goes, I don't know how far down, maybe 50 feet down, a decrease in elevation, and then you go up the other side. So it's kind of like a loop, but we're gonna check this one out. And like I said, there's some nice views along the way. All right, now time to go up. Just put this, I'll show you guys can see this, just put a strap for my camera around my neck so I don't drop it, because I've done that before. This thing, not cheap. Here's one of the first views, so not super high. There's people playing down there. That mountain's really cool. I always thought that was a dinosaur or a fish or something out there. Yeah. See that drop right there? That is wicked. All right, switching back to regular footage. So walking up that path, just saw this view and I knew I had to show you guys it. It's so beautiful. This view always probably freaks a lot of people out that are afraid of heights, because you can walk out to the very tip right here and look over. And that's not like a short fall. You're falling on the rocks and stuff down there if you fall, so better be careful if you come here. But I highly recommend this place, completely free. And you really do get nice views. Like I said, we're not even looking over the city right now. We're just looking at some mountains. I'll be on Hollidaysburg, and they're just so gorgeous, you know? And actually the paper mill, paper mill is out there where those, I think it's out there beyond those telephone poles or whatever, cell towers. Yeah. So, yeah, shout out to the paper mill. I don't think the thing will ever die, even though it's called Dead Mill. But right here, I got a news story pulled up from December. It's a little bit of a story about the history of the star, which there's a star that lights up from the road. You can see right there. And you know, if you ever drive by at night, you'll be able to see that. There was a long history to it. I'm not really going to get into it, but if you guys want to read it, it's on WTAJ. I'll have a link to it in the description. But not to worry, because we're definitely going to check that out. But first, let's check out the thing where the park actually got its name from, the Chimney Rocks. Here we are, the Chimney Rocks. We're now walking up to probably the ultimate lookout you can get here. This is the one you hike to, the one we just hiked to together. And it's not too strenuous of a hike, but if you come here and you prefer something less crazy terrain-wise is coming up, just go up the first path that I showed you. Once you get up here, you can stay up here, chill behind the fence, or you can take this path right here. And honestly, I recommend this. It's not super dangerous or anything like that. And you really do get some amazing views. Just a panoramic view of all the mountains in the area. I guess almost a panoramic, because we can't see behind us. There's a plaque basically commemorating who donated this property, because the base area where we were just before this, when we started out, actually used to be kind of like a junkyard. It was a quarry at one point, and then it became like a junkyard. And someone told me that their grandfather, I believe, remembers when there was nothing but like junk cars and school buses and stuff like that down there. But then there's the star that we were talking about. This thing you can see from the road anytime, well, as long as it's night and it's lit up. So if you're ever driving down that way in Hollidaysburg, be sure to look up here. You just might see it. Here's the star. And to put it into perspective, I am right about right here on this pole. So it's pretty tall. It's probably like 30 feet tall, something like that. Someone put a little, I don't even know what that is, what kind of character that is, but they cleared this out recently. So you have even another view of the city. And this is so nice. But check that out. Also, there's a cave down that way. I'll probably be checking out soon as well. All right, guys, you want to see something really cool? So remember how I said this was a quarry at one point? Check this out. This is so cool. So you can see the rocks in the background, and that is just crazy. Let me turn it this way. Look at that. That is so cool. And shout out to Melissa Wirtz Del Biondo, who said it was her great-grandfather, Harvey McIntyre, from the 1950s to 1991 when he sold it to the Hollidaysburg Borough. We really have one final view, and that is right through here. So if you walk down through here, we get one final view over the lower level, not the town. Honestly, it smells so good walking through here, and I love how it's like a narrow corridor of just greenery. If you guys get the chance, bring some food up here, bring some friends, come here, have a picnic. You know, you can go grab some ice cream nearby afterwards if that's something you fancy. just have a good time. Here we are, guys. It's so crazy how things tend to change with time. This was a quarry less than 100 years ago, where things were mined out and had operations here, and then city bought it, the borough, and turned it into this. Place for people to come, have fun, get together with family, that kind of thing. So come check it out, Chimney Rocks State Park. So this is the trail that you'd be walking up if you came up that path I showed you in the beginning. This one's way less steep, and it's definitely doable. So if that's something that's deterring you, you got this trail here, but heck yeah. All right, guys, as I get ready to wrap up this video, I just wanted to thank everybody for the support again. You know, it's been so awesome. I wanted to shout out to my friend who goes by Dr. Pennyworth. He's been editing my videos, helping to edit. So that's really been helping too. It's really great because now I've been able to schedule stuff out. I have videos coming out for probably the next 2 weeks after this one, and my goal is to just keep getting more and more videos out and scheduled, more shorts, more stuff for you guys. Definitely gonna be doing more nature stuff. But anyway, guys, I just want to thank you for watching, and as always, it's been real, it's been me, it's been Last Adventurer, and this has been Chimney Rocks Park in Hollidaysburg, PA.